Hey guys, Game Central Station here, and I just got in my New Arcades cassette tape. I purchased that through Bandcamp for this particular group, and it's the first cassette tape that I have gotten in forever. I can't even remember how long the last time it was I bought a brand new cassette tape, but I got it for the experience, and I really like the music on this. Uh, on this tape. Well, I guess on the band. I've been listening to the MP3 of it so far, but it is very good. I like it. Very synthy, upbeat, and it just makes you feel good when you listen to it. So I figured I would open this up with you guys. I mean, I haven't opened up a cassette in a while. I probably should have got a knife or something, but yeah, get it right at the seam. Let's see. And this is supposed to be a higher quality tape in here, not like most tapes that you get. Put that off to the side. Oh man, that's cool. It's like a purple cassette. New Arcades. We had it all for just a moment. Very good music. I don't think I can play it on YouTube because they'll probably, ding me for that. But let's take a look at this guy. Come on, focus, camera, focus. Wow. Yeah, this is really neat. This is really neat. Haven't gotten a new tape in ages. So anyway, I don't even know what that says there. But I'm going to be listening to this very soon. So let's take a look at the insert here. Camera will focus on it, we'll see. So yeah, it's got a couple of songs. Side 1, Vision, Mistaken Parade, Motionless, and B, Wearing My Future, and We Never Got to Say Goodbye. New Arcades. These guys are really good. If you get a chance, go to their website, check them out. Nice little insert. Nothing special, but it's nice that they did that. The case didn't come cracked or anything like that, so that's nice. And I really like the purple, see-through. If I had a black light on this, it'd probably look even cooler. But I'm going to take a look at that, or listen to that later on today. And maybe I'll add an extra little video in here about it. But anyway, thank you for watching. These are 3 Sony WalkMan. I like this particular brand. Or I should say model, because I got this particular one, which is the WMFX401. I won this at a Halloween raffle at the middle school that I went to, and I used this thing all the time in middle school and in high school, just listening to my tapes, and I just really enjoyed it. I haven't popped in batteries in a while, but I popped in batteries. Actually, there's no batteries in it now. I took it out, and it kept some charge in there for the time. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this thing would spin anymore. So I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that. But I have a lot of nostalgia with this particular Walkman. Listening to the radio, having my presets here. The little stop button topper's gone. I really like this thing a lot. God, I need to get better lighting for you guys, but I'm going to flip it around here. Just all the little options that it had. Just really well put together device. For it to last me from middle school, high school until now is surprising. And you can see it's all scratched up and everything. But in my thrift store finds, I've come across more of the same type. And now I don't remember where I got these at, probably just one of the local thrift stores here. But this one here is a WMFX 403, and this is a 405. Unfortunately, this one has some battery corrosion in it, so I'm going to have to clean that out. But it looks like it has a little bit better options and stuff, but I'll get that to you guys in a second. this one I haven't actually used yet, so I'm going to use it for this new arcades tape that I got, and I'm going to actually probably test it with a different tape first, an old tape that doesn't matter, and see if it works fine. But you know, again, I really like how it's all set up. This one's in really decent condition, considering its age. You know, the battery, there was no corrosion back here, and it has all the options like my other one did. But it also has this mega bass that, of course, you're going to have that on listening to, you know, some retro style music. So this one, I don't think had, my first original one had that mega bass on it. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to hear a tape. Also, another option here, which if I can get the lighting on it, pretty good. This says normal, and then this says metal. And I believe that this tape I got is supposed to be this higher quality type of tape. As a kid, I used to thought that that meant, you know, like metal music, like rock music or something like that. Man, I didn't know anything then. So, you know, you switch it to that, and it's supposed to, I guess, play it in a way that is better for that tape. So, very excited about listening to this. Listen to this first tape I bought in a long time. And man, I wish this one worked because it does have some neat, you know, options right here on the front, which is just a mid, a max, a mid, and then a normal for the bass. Whereas this one's bass is just on or off. This one has 3 settings for it. So that would be neat to get it working so I could hear the differences there. But again, you know, it's the same. I always flip it the wrong way. Same options up here. Nothing over there. So, you know, hopefully I can get that guy working at some point. But if you're looking for a good Walkman, like I said, I've been using this thing since I was in middle school, this particular type. Give it a shot. I really like them. And they have that cool Walkman look to it. You know, this one still has a little belt clip and everything. And it seems to work, which I don't know if you can see it with the lighting in there. But yeah, it's spinning. It's working. Battery light is on. It's on tape. Just a ton of little options and stuff. So anyway, thank you guys. Here is the sacrificial lamb to see if this tape player is going to work, or this Walkman. Tranquility. Got that from a thrift store because I'm going to use the case. It's a nice case, potentially for Game Boy games, and make a label just like, you know, the same size and everything, but put Game Boy games in there. All right, here we go. See if I remember how to put these junk. Oh, yep. Sorry, backwards. Newbie here. All right. Let's see what happens. Play. I hear music, although it sounds jacked up. Turn off metal. It sounds a little clearer. I don't know if this is how it's supposed to sound, but it doesn't sound good. Let's see what fast forwarding will do for me. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Good thing I tried it with the sacrificial tape. All right, guys. So, the good and the bad news. Old player doesn't spin anymore. It's going to take me taking this thing apart and seeing what's going wrong with it to fix it. That's the 401 model. This is the 403 model. And there's something up with the drive on it. Like, it's not playing at the right speed, so everything is sounds really low. So it must be, you know, spinning slower. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate on this. This one plays. It had some corrosion on the battery, which I got off a little bit of, and it plays. Now, you can see it kind of spinning in there right now. My sacrificial tape is Neil Diamond. I'm actually listening to it right now as I talk to you, and it's very painful, but it's a good test tape. But everything seems to work. Now, this one does have some problems. I'm going to stop the tape here. This one has some problems. When you open it and then you go to shut it, come on, camera, it will not shut all the way. Let me get this autofocus going. See, it does that number. So I have to finagle it closed. Unfortunately, if the hinge is broken off or something like that. So I got to open it all the way, seat it back in, which is kind of hard to do with this camera way. But when it goes back in, that's unfortunate. But this one does have the most features on it. So in a way, that's good. And I still have a Walkman to use. The other thing that was kind of messed up on this one is the battery drawer doesn't stay on. Like this other one, like the older ones, they stay on. But this other one looks like it got broke or something on the hinge. And maybe I could part out some of the other ones to make this one whole. I'm probably not going to part out my original one. Can't do it. Just can't do it. But I could probably part out this guy. Potentially. We'll see. This is the one that's the nicest in terms of the casing. But it just doesn't work. So anyway, excited that this does work even with its flaws. So I'll be able to listen to my new Arcades tape. I do have a cassette like deck. One side works well, the other one doesn't, that I got from a thrift store, so I can also listen to it on my stereo that way, but excited about listening to that. So anyway, you know what, let's just see. I'm going to pop it in to this guy and let's see how it sounds. Now, let's see, I throw that in. Oh, did I do the weird thing? Get it seated in there, put that in, and then I'm going to switch this to metal and turn up the bass boost to mid. And let's see here, get my camera to focus again, and let's see what happens. I'm turning it on, turn up the stereo a little bit. Here's some crackling. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah. Sweet, sweet music. It's working. And it sounds really good for a stinking tape. Usually they sound awful, but this sounds really good. I wish I could play it for you guys so you could hear it, but I will get a copyright infringement slap on this video. Anyway, very happy this works. And you know what? Max bass. Yeah. Guys, I'm actually very impressed of how well that tape sounds. Usually tapes sound like absolute mess to me. I just kind of have them around as a nostalgia thing, kind of like a VHS. It looks like absolute mess, but it's, you know, it's fun to watch. And this, I was actually surprised at how well this sounds on an old Walkman. It was really good quality, actually. I might actually get some more of these old tapes just because the quality's so well, and it's cool. You know, it's kind of cool to be wearing a Walkman as you're walking around, because right now, if that is a weird thing to you, I mean, everybody wearing masks and everybody wearing, you know, the face shields and stuff, that's weird enough. I mean, I wear them. I wear all that stuff. But might as well just throw a Walkman in on it also, just to add some cool factor. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'm excited that these, you know, my old tape players, at least one of them works. So leave a comment below. Thank you for watching my stupid rants, and I appreciate anybody who watches my stuff right now. So hope I can bring a little bit of joy to you during the craziness in the world. Y'all take it easy and stay safe.